Hello, everyone. Daniel here from the Next Issue podcast. Um, Today, we are looking at the new trailer for The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Part of the Conjuring franchise. If you're familiar with the James Wan horror universe that's kind of going on at Warner Brothers, we have The Conjuring 1 and 2, Annabelle Creation, and The Nun most recently. This movie will be directed by Michael Chavez, who the only movie I know him from is The Curse of La Llorona from 2019, which was pretty interesting. Pretty interesting take on the story of La Llorona. This movie will star Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson as the Warrens, like in the previous movies. So if you're not familiar with The Conjuring, which you can watch the first one on HBO Max, you can watch the second one on Netflix. Yeah, why they're separated, I don't know. Studio deals, I guess. But if you're not familiar with The Conjuring, it follows the Warrens, who in real life were paranormal activity hunters. I'll call them that. I don't want to go into specifics. A lot of this stuff's been kind of debunked, but it still makes for interesting stories overall. The Warrens were the ones that kind of brought the whole Amityville horror thing to light, which, like I said, since then there's been a lot of new information, but they definitely allude to one of those things in their movies. Conjuring 1 and 2 are some of my most recent favorite horror movies. I will say The Conjuring, I feel like it brought back it brought in this new era of horror again into movies, because we had really gone after Saw, which is another James Wan film. Horror movies went into the torture porn side of it, which I think it has its place, and I like some of those movies, but I think this was a well received change in pace. We had that. We had all the found footage horror stuff like Blair Witch, and then what is it? Paranormal Activity and stuff like that. Which I also enjoyed that stuff. I'm a big horror guy when it comes to like the mainstream stuff. I haven't delved too deep into it as far as like some of the more obscure stuff. So if you have anything you recommend, leave it in the comments. But let's go ahead and watch this trailer. And then we'll talk more about this. I don't know how this movie will be released either. Hopefully, I don't know if this is included in the HBO Max deal. So let's find out, because this is a trailer from Warner Brothers. Okay, and here we go. Oh, hold on. Okay, and here we go.
Hey, you okay there?
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
I think I hurt someone.
This is Ed Warren, here with Lorraine. All right, let's get started.
I really like these two and their
Residents
roles.
of Brookfield were shocked this afternoon by the broad daylight murder of Bruno Sauls.
The court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth.
Oh,
I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
wow.
Whatever is going on,
I got
whatever
thoughts.
happened,
We'll go into
that
it though.
day, that was not Arnie.
It's a witch's totem. We think your family was cursed. And that connection's still open.
Oh, I'll never get a
Only
waterbed.
interested in reality.
But I can see things that your people can't.
New line.
Something terrible happened here.
A master Satanist is not an adversary to be taken lightly.
She's doing it again. She's reaching out to the darkness.
Lorraine, you need to come back.
Oh my God.
Everything you have? Because that's what it may very well cost. Lorraine!
Oh my goodness. All right. Yes, HBO Max. Excellent. All right. Well, cool. Very cool. Yeah, so this is I'm getting a lot of vibes like another one of the movies that I really enjoyed, the Trial of Emily Rose, The Curse of Emily Rose, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Yeah, that's it. That's one of my favorite possession movies. I think it was great, but I also think the fact that that movie deals with how would you say this, with the supernatural being introduced into the court of the land, like an actual court, like being used as an argument for, you know, um, for being not guilty. Yeah, like I find that interesting. Obviously, it's. I could go into the internet and try to find out what happened, but I won't. But like, yeah, just the fact that this revolves or semi revolves around a court case, I find interesting. And I don't know, that may be just me. I like my horror movies to be layered. I think that's something that really adds to the movies. Also, Never Again with the waterbed. Hopefully this doesn't happen on Memory Foam Bits. I like the character of Vera Farmiga, who is Elaine Warren. She's always had this really interesting, what do you call it? Like the fact that she can see or sense or has that extra level of like sensory perception for the supernatural. I find that very interesting. I've always really enjoyed that as part of these films, like in the world building. And Vera Farmiga is really good. And also Patrick Wilson, like he is great at being this character, and he's great in just horror movies overall. Like if you're a fan of James Wan and his the what are the movies called with Patrick? Oh geez, I forget the name. Leave it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, like all that's very cool. One of my favorite shots of the trailer. That's what I was looking for. I know it seemed distracted, but this right here, like, don't tell me that's not like a homage to The Exorcist. Tell me that right now. Like this looks super cool, super exciting. It's gonna be on HBO Max, so which I feel horror movies are usually they can be better at home. So I'm definitely this will definitely be a home watch for me. Even if even if we can go back to the theater, I think I'll enjoy more at home. But yeah, it looks like this is going to be the final story from the Warrens. I think we've gotten as much as we will for now from them. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what you guys think of this movie. I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to think of who the actor from that Fox show was. Sorry about all these names. I'm really bad with names and just doing them on the spot. But I like going into these reactions cold without looking at anything really. So, but let me know what you think. Did you guys enjoy this trailer? Are you gonna watch this? Have you seen the other Conjuring movies? I think closer to the fall, we may revisit some horror stuff on one of our lives, and this might be. I mean, if this is a good movie, it could be one of the better horror trilogies, right? Or even one of the better horror universes. Because I forgot that the Curse of La Llorona also takes place canonically in the Conjuring universe. There is one character that overlaps in both movies. I believe he's a priest that showed up in one of the Conjuring movies, either the first Conjuring or the first Annabelle movie. I don't remember. And they also talk about the Annabelle doll. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Send this to your friends so you can scare them. Not because I'm in the video, but just because of the scary movie. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.